morning. This is Mache Allen, the one and only plus-size certified photographer in the universe. So just wanted to holler at you real quick about the thought that your friends, your family, some of the people that hit you up as an artist to do stuff for you, and they ask you to do things for free or they ask you for a discount, they do have money. They just don't want you to get that money. If you haven't, make sure you like and share this video. If you in some groups, go ahead and drop this in some groups. So like a lot of times as artists, we'll get kind of flipped around and we'll start to believe that maybe our stuff isn't worth, you know what I mean? And maybe exposure is all that we need, because that's what it seems like people want to offer to us. And that's just not the truth. What you can't do is allow what other people think or what other people do to affect how you feel about yourself. Truthfully, you probably need, if you're catching the wrong fish, you need to move to a different pond, a different lake, a different fishing spot, because that's normally where you are. And I'm gonna tell you what I think where a lot of artists start off wrong. And I'm not sure where this comes from, but a lot of times when we begin, what we're told is to get support and people close to us. So you get those people to buy from you just so you can get some money to start, and then you go out and you get your real customers. This is the thing. Interestingly enough, what you'll never find is Walmart looking for supporters. McDonald's is never looking for people to help them out. Those folks are only looking for customers, people who want what they have and are willing to pay for it. The other thing you'll also find at Walmart, I've never, ever seen it. If you have, drop it in the comments. Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I've never seen anybody go to Walmart and say, yo, y'all got this sheet set. It's $45. Can I maybe get it for like $37? Never. You see the price, you buy it or you don't, right? That needs to be our approach internally to people. This is my rate. I can't pay it. Cool, no problem. Moving on. Yes, there's room for negotiation and bargaining, but it's all up to you as the artist to decide whether or not this is something that makes sense for you to pull the price back or anything like that. It's up to you. You're not wrong for charging your rates, and your prices aren't high. They just can't afford them. Like Mercedes or Aston Martin or Lamborghini is never guilted into, you're right. $250,000 for a car is a lot. Don't buy it, because there's someone who will buy it for $250,000, which is evidenced by the fact that you see these cars on the road. So never ever feel like your prices are too high and you're being unreasonable. Never ever look for support. And I know for me, like I've spent a lot of time the past few years really developing my artistic skills, so can I take a decent picture? Yeah, I can take a decent picture. I'm learning video, I'm doing some stuff with sound, and as artists, you get so caught up in your skills and the things that you do, and there's also a misnomer or a bad artistic theology, if you will, that if I'm good enough at what I do, people will pay me. And that's not true. And I'll tell you why. It's not true. And if you haven't, make sure you like and share this. This is big stuff, all right? But you go to college, right? You got a lot of different majors. What you got? You got education, you got engineering, arts a major, hospitality, management, chemistry, business. Business is its own major. Not just business, but also marketing and advertising. These are majors and disciplines all to themselves. That means they're a whole field where someone actually has to learn how to do it properly. So just because you're good at a thing doesn't automatically mean that you're going to be good at business. Business is its own discipline. So you have your discipline, your product, your thing that you want to offer to people because you're good at it and you can supply them with that. Well, you got to come over here and learn this discipline, which is business, in order to get them your thing. So too often, people will see you and they'll say that you'll see that you're great. So because of that, you think that you can just show up with your stuff and people are just going to buy it. Not true. Not true at all. Not true at all. So I've been actually spending a lot of time this year really working on the business part of my business. If you're doing art, you're not doing business. You can do business with your art, but you cannot just take your art and show up and there you go. Everybody's gonna buy what you have. No, there's strategies, there's thoughts, there's processes, there's different work that you have to do to make that happen. So if you've been struggling with your business, your art that you've turned into a business, if you're struggling with that, then more than likely you've not done the work in creating a business structure and your art is not supported. So it's like you have your art, but then you put your art on top of this business structure and the business does something with the art that the art couldn't do by itself. All right, does that make sense? Oh, you know what? Of course, always you can just drop questions in the chat. Even if it's not live, hashtag replay, you can drop the questions and I'll answer them later. So like I said, one, they got the money, they just don't want to give it to you. And that's okay. What you're looking for is the people that want to give you the money. You want the people that say, that hear your rate that everybody else says too high, and they say, oh, that's a steal, I got to get that now. Those are the people you want. And you got to do the work to figure out how to find those people. So that's your work. Find out how to find the people that want to pay you. Secondly, looking for anybody to support you or do you a favor, or kind of help you. You don't want any help. You want payment. You want people that are looking for you, that have been looking for you and couldn't find you, and now they're delighted to give you their money because you have that thing that they've always wanted. That's what you want. Make sure you like and share this video. If you haven't, go over to my sister site, umbrellastock.com. We cover your life. We create content that's difficult to find of minorities. So if you use coupon code umbrella25, you get 25% off of your first purchase. Have a great weekend.